What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Z-Swigs here, talking about week number 12 for Destiny 2 on November 21st, 2017. If you're here in America, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you all have a great one. Let's get right in to this weekly reset. This week, we've got the Flashpoint on IO. We've got Call to Arms. We've got the Nightfall, we've got Clan XP, and we've got the Iron Banner. Iron Banner is Clash this week, so I think I'm kind of a purist. I like Control personally, but I think you can definitely make an argument for Clash being the most fun version of Iron Banner there is. And, of course, it's also a single playlist. So if you pick Iron Banner, no matter what, you're going to get Clash. And it's a little different than Destiny 1 Iron Banner. If you haven't played in Destiny 2 yet, light level does not matter. You can basically play as a level 1 Guardian if you want to. So just jump in, have fun. As long as you have access to the tower on one of your characters, you can do the Iron Banner. I hope you have a good time and enjoy shooting all of the other Guardians out there in the spirit of good fun. Also, the Nightfall this week, one we've had before, the Pyramidion. So, in my opinion, which I think is the opinion, of course, the Pyramidion is probably, this version of it at least, is, when it's the only version we've ever had, is probably one of the easiest or most fun Nightfalls. I shouldn't say easiest, because it's not one of the easiest. Well, it might be one of the easiest too, but it's definitely one of the most fun. Why? Well, because Torrent is on, and so is 0 Hour. These two modifiers right here, I think, create one of the most Destiny 1 experiences you can possibly have in Destiny 2. Torrent, boundless power erupts from within. Your abilities recharge much faster. Use them to shatter your foes. So basically, your grenades, your class ability, your dodge, your rift, your wall, and your melee regenerate 4 or 5 times quicker than they used to. Which means if you use pulse grenades on a Striker Titan, you basically have infinite pulse grenades. If you're running a Warlock and you run Devour, you can pretty much eat grenades all the time and have full health constantly. If you are a Hunter, well, you can be invisible a lot. But there's a lot of ways to have fun here. So the most important thing is that if you're throwing grenades all the time and you're using your class abilities, for the most part, by being invisible or using your healing rift or throwing up walls, you can literally build a fort out of walls as a single Titan. It's pretty hard to die, and it's pretty easy to kill globs of people. I think this is one of the most fun modifiers. It's close to mayhem. Your super doesn't really charge faster, but because you're killing people in such a quick way with abilities, it does feel like your super does charge faster, but technically it's not regenerating as fast as your other abilities. But you're going to feel more powerful. You're going to feel like it's a Mayhem Nightfall, and I think that makes it super duper fun. Time Warp 0 Hour means that the timer cannot be adjusted. The time that you've got is the time that you have, and there's no way to extend it, and that kind of makes the thing more fun too. Now, you definitely still have to rush through it, all right? You can't take a leisurely stroll through the Nightfall, but it also means you don't have to worry about hitting anomalies or jumping through rings or killing the mans. You can skip the parts that you want to skip with no penalty to your timer, and you're gonna have a lot of fun doing it because of Torrent. A couple things. I think the big strategy here for the boss is, of course, Merciless. Like usual, you can really rip the dude up if all of you use Merciless. I recommend this, I feel, every week, but use the Wardcliff Coil up to the boss. You're fighting Taken, you're fighting Vex. They have arc shields, a lot of them. The Wardcliff Coil will rip them up, and then if you save 1 ammo for the boss room, you can switch over to the Merciless and have full ammo for the boss. I think that's the strategy here. The Hollow Fire Heart on the Titan, if you play a Titan, if you have a full super while wearing the Hollow Fire Heart, your abilities will recharge even faster. How fast exactly? Well, you will have another grenade before the grenade you're throwing has left your hand. It's very quick. So that's a fun loadout to use. And if you're a Warlock, you can definitely run Stormcaller. I know a lot of people that run Stormcaller. It's a lot of fun to use those pulse grenades. But give a thought to using Devour, because you can eat a grenade. You can consume one of your own grenades and trigger Devour. And that immediately gives you full health. And also, every time you kill someone within 10 seconds, you get full health. And it's not like a regeneration. It's like a second you kill somebody, you get full health. So if you've never played with Devour, it's a good way if you're struggling maybe with getting killed really quickly in this Nightfall. Devour might be a good way for you to avoid that. So overall, we've done this Nightfall a few different times. I think this is the third time we've had this exact Nightfall. You've probably done it by now. It's a good one to try Prestige on if you've never done Prestige. But overall, this is a fun Nightfall. It's a fun strike, in my opinion. I think you guys are going to like it. It's a good Thanksgiving gift, in my opinion. So get out there, kill some Vex, kill some Taken, and steal back Brachian's arm and give it to Asher Mir for his Thanksgiving gift, guys. While we're loading to the tower right here, I'm going to give you the order of the raid this week. The first one is Dogs, then the Pools, then the Gauntlet, then Emperor Callus. So, technically, it is the Pleasure Gardens, the Royal Pools, the Gauntlet, and then Emperor Callus. And the challenge mode is Emperor Callus. I will not tell you the challenge. I won't spoil it for you here, but people have beat it. It does seem pretty tricky, so good luck to everybody out there who is going to give it a shot. Like I said, it is the Doggos, the Bathers, the Game Show, and then Emperor Callus. Let's check out what Eververse has for us. I think it's a good week, and I think you will agree.
Welcome, Guardian.
Hey, Tess, how you doing? This week we've got Get Up. You got any fight left in you? It's an emote, I assume, related to boxing. Then we've got, here we go, guys, Spicy Ramen, all right? Remember, these emotes go away. These exotic emotes go away in just a little... Actually, no, it's exactly 2 weeks from now. So, you've only got till December 5th to buy these exotic emotes if you don't have them. Spicy Ramen, of course, is one of the best. You've also got the Dinus Emerus. It's a great sparrow. If you don't have this one, it makes a giant flame plume come out the back. And the lore for this one is probably the best lore in the game. So pick this one up if you can. Of course, these are both expensive. $2,500 for the sparrow, $3,250 for the emote. So delete some shaders, delete ships you don't use, delete ghosts you don't use, and you can get a lot of bright dust from that if you're looking for the money. The Imprint ship. This is a pretty cool ship as well. It's got this cool lettering all over it. It's very unique. We've also got Symmetry Flight, which is an exotic ship, which I think, again, it's pretty unique. Got all these cool dudes holding swords. Looks kind of like the beginning of Hercules, the Disney one. We've also got Symbiosis, an ornament for Sturm, which makes the gun kind of look, or I guess it's Drang. And this kind of makes it look more like Sturm. Or is it the other way around? Either way, guys, it's ugly. And then we've got Tesla's Revenge, the ornament for the Wardcliffe coil, which makes your Wardcliffe coil look a little more respectable than before. We've also got the helmet in the Optimacy group. Again, this is another thing that goes away on December 5th, so if you're trying to collect this entire set, you've only got 2 weeks to do so. We've also got the Heraldic Shell, which I think is kind of cool. It's got golden talons as the default shader, if you like that. We've also got the Hunter Shell, which is, of course, the shell with the Hunter logo on it. We've also got Frumious Blue, which I think is one of the prettier shaders. Makes your characters kind of a blue and a white. We've also got Xeno Silver, which is kind of like Frumious Blue, but it's a duller blue, and it's kind of white, gray, and black, and navy, and it just depends. As you can see, my boots are blue, and black, and my robes are white, and my gun is blue, and my bond is blue, so it's just kind of all over the place, like all the shaders. And then Bumblebee. If you like to look black and yellow all day long, Bumblebee is here for you. That is, oh, of course, Fireteam Medallion. 50 bright dust for that. So that's what Eververse has got for you this week. Go check it out if any of these things, like these two things, really appeal to you.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Guardian, you must prepare and adapt.
Ikora Ray.
Anything you need.
She has got, of course, every week meditations for you to play. These are still, as far as we know, rotating twice a week. So if you catch it on Tuesday, early Tuesday, you can actually do 6 meditations a week. I'm going to continue to cover Ikora Ray until they fix her so I don't look like a loon. But here's what she has right now. A crash colony ship, an interspecies war. Cade 6 got that adventure he wanted. Go save him from it. This is the second mission on Nessus. Looped over here. No one's heard from Cade 6 since the Hunter took off on Uncharted World. Track him down. That's the first Nessus mission, which is also, in my opinion, the hardest Nessus mission. And then, or no, sorry, this one's the hardest. 6 is the hardest. Sacrilege. Since the loss of her light, Ikora has many questions that she's not leaving IO without answers. This is the one where you discover the Taken and fight the Centurion at the end of the map. So all 3 of these are pretty easy, and yes, they are what you had for most of last week. They will most likely rotate, and you're gonna have the one with the tank. You might, and what else will you have? The second IO mission, the one with the tank, and then the one where you hunt down Brachus Zahn, or not Brachus Zahn, through most the Unbroken. There's so many of those dudes. So that's probably what you're going to end up having. Either way, if you can get in here early, you can do 6 meditations a week. I'd recommend you do that because she does have unique emblems and unique armor you can only get through Ikora Ray, and you can pretty much only get 1 package a week. So if you double up, you can get 2 packages a week. So that's what Ikora Ray has this week.
Be well.
Like go with me, Warlock.
Just in case you're new this week, if you take this staircase over here by the gunsmith and head up to the 2nd level, you can see old Lord Saladin and his women that it appears he's holding against his will to sell his goods that no one wants. There's not really any changes between the last Iron Banner and this Iron Banner. He's not selling anything. You still have to get token rewards, but this is the last chance to get that seasonal reward emblem for Season 1 and turning in 20 engrams. So if you haven't got that yet, this is your last chance because Season 2 starts on December 5th. So go see Lord Saladin if you haven't done so.
You can't pave the way to the future if you don't respect the bones of the past.
This is priority 1.
And as per usual, our weekly Let's Get Ripped Off by Cade 6-a-thon.
Tell me a tale.
He's got his treasure maps like normal. Let's buy them all.
You'll love it, I promise.
I doubt that, Cade. I really doubt that.
Bring back some tales, Guardian.
What is up, everybody? Z-Swigs here, showing you the locations of Cade's maps for week number 12 in Destiny 2, November 21st, 2017. Happy Thanksgiving to all you Americans out there. I think this is a good week. The Nightfall looks fun. We got Iron Banner Clash happening. And, of course, we got all these treasure maps happening. The flashpoint is I.O. Let's take a look. Bonk, 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 bonk. All right, that was more than 5, but what you gonna do? So we got 1 down here. Looks like we got 3 up here. Where's the 5th one? Where's that 5th one? Oh, it's way down here. Okay, we'll go find them.
Cabal again? With that blasted rock-shaking, concentration-shattering machinery.
First chest we're going to go to is this one right here. Load into the rupture to get to it. You know Eris Morn, right? Creepy three-eyed old hunter? Too much foundation? Doesn't matter. She comes in here and asks how I.O. was, and I say, wrong Vanguard, ask Ikora. And she's like, I was hoping that cache by the bones marked your grave. And I'm like, I'm an exo. I left my bones behind a long time ago. And she goes, exactly. You get anything from that? So like I said, warp into the rupture, jump on your Sparrow, and just go straight back out to the main road and take a right. You're going to follow the main road. You're going to, when you get to this fork, this three-way fork, head to the left. You're going to drive right past the public event, which I'm probably going to join accidentally and get free loot even though I didn't play. Hey, look at that. Game was fair. And then hang another left right here like you're leaving the zone, and you'll see the glow of Kate's chest hanging up here on this little ledge. By the way, no way those are Kate's bones. And here is Kate's first chest. Okay, got a legendary. I'll take it. Second chest we're going to get is this one all the way down here inside the Endless Gate. Funny thing, I know I've been to I.O., but all the details are pretty hazy. Guess I'm getting old. I have this memory of a battle on a bridge, Vex everywhere. After crossing a bridge, we took cover to the right, and then, well, it gets fuzzy from there. Maybe we're checking it out? So this one's kind of a haul. Jump on your Sparrow from the rupture. Head back out into the main path and take a right, just like you're going to the first chest. But instead of hanging to the left, we're going to go to the right here and head towards the Pyramidion itself, all right? But not inside it. Let's try that again.
What a nice lander, sitting all alone out here. Let's take it.
As long as you can take it far, far away from me.
That's one more ship they won't see again.
Second chest we're going to get is this one all the way down here in the Endless Gate. Funny thing, I know I've been to I.O., but all the details are pretty hazy. Guess I'm getting old. I have this memory of a battle on a bridge, Vex everywhere. After crossing a bridge, we took cover to the right, and then, well, it gets fuzzy from there. Maybe worth checking out? So again, load into the rupture right here. Jump on your Sparrow. Take a right, same like you're going to the first one. All right, I'm in a heroic event. Good for me. Cool, I won the heroic event. Good for me. And instead of going left, just keep going straight up this path. This was kind of a haul. Just keep on driving down it. Eventually, you're going to get kind of here, take a left. This is not correct either.
Asher,
All right, we're
guess
gonna try
what
this
we
again.
did?
Caused pandemonium among the Cabal. Detonated vehicles. Pulverized a commander.
Yes. How'd you know?
From the unbearable racket. My head.
Second chest we're going for is down here in the Endless Gate. Funny thing, I know I've been to IO, but all the details are pretty hazy. Guess I'm getting old. I have this memory of a battle on a bridge, Vex everywhere. After crossing a bridge, we took cover to the right, and then, well, it gets fuzzy from there. Maybe it's worth checking out. So jump on your Sparrow from the Rupture, just like from the first chest. We're going to head down this road and then take a right. This is kind of a hall, and it's kind of in a maze, but not really. Once you get to this fork in the road, kind of ramp up this thing. Zoom. And just take this road right here in front of you, towards all these platforms. You're going to want to jump off your Sparrow here. Alright, I hope you guys saw what I did. I basically went over the platforms. You're looking for this hole in the wall. And you go down into this thing, and you're going to end up in a room like this. This is the Endless Gates. You come here for an adventure, so you may have been here before. It looks confusing, but it's actually very linear. There's only one way you can go to each way. So you just keep walking all the way through the Endless Gate. There's going to be some bad guys in here. This first room I usually skip because they're sleeping peacefully and I don't want to disturb them. The hobgoblins, of course, are very rude. They don't care that their brothers are sleeping in the other room. But I just ignore these mans because you get around this corner and then they can't shoot you anymore. However, in this room, I do kill all the people in here. There's some exploders, there's some harpies. So let's go to super fast motion while I kill all these men. Alright, all the dudes are dead, so just make your way all the way down here to the end of this bridge, and you can see Cade's chest kind of back there. Just jump over this little thing, back here in this corner, and here is Cade's second stash. Alright, well, if you're doing Mida, I guess I'd be happy with a blue scout rifle. All right, third chest we're going for is this one up here in the Terra base Charon. It's this one right here. Okay, so Albios's memorial service was on IO. Sacred to Warlocks, blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong. I liked AI, but the service ran a bit long. Ended up betting Banshee I could make a few hairy jumps high up on the mesa. Broke both. Let's try that again. The third chest we're going to go for right here is this one at Terra Base Charon. It is. Okay. Third chest we're going to go for is this one right here in Terra Base Charon. Okay, so Albios's memorial service was on IO. Sacred to Warlocks, blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong, I liked AI, but the service ran a bit long. Ended up betting Banshee I could make a few hairy jumps high up on the mesa. Broke both my legs, but I did it. I forget what Banshee gave me, but I know I left it in a cache up there somewhere. So we're going to load into Giant Scar, and this one is kind of a little bit of a haul, as are all of the ones up here, because they're all kind of in the same area. Kind of. So we're going to follow this path here, just keep on going, take it all the way past where you do like your Spire public event, just follow the road. That's the easiest way to do it over here on the right side. Take a right once you get to this opportunity, and we're going to head through this tunnel. This will take us in to the Terra Base Charon. Whatever. You guys probably know how to say it better than me. I don't want your letters about pronunciation, all right? Or my impeccable sparrow driving. So once you get in here proper, and it says Terra Base Charon, you're almost there. Just keep on going, and you'll see this little platform up here. That's where the chest is. You can see the glow. So what I do to get up here is I jump up onto this box, and then I jump up onto this box, and then it's a pretty easy jump up here to the top. Don't know how Cade broke his legs. Must be made of glass. But here is the third chest. Let's see what Banshee gave him. Wow, Banshee, you're so generous. Cade broke both his legs, and he gave him boots. All right. Next chest we're going for is this one up here. Have you ever had a dream you're in a cave full of mist and you see this amazing cache, but every time you reach to open it, a new layer of mist blocks your path? No? Am I the only one who has that dream? So again, warp into Giant Scar. You're going to take the exact same path that you took to the last chest. This one's very close. It's just a little bit farther away. So if you're already at the portion for the third chest, just wait there. I'll show you. I'll show you where the fourth chest is here. So just keep following this path till you get to this little fork. Take a right, head into Terra Base Charon. Public event's about to happen.
Horrible interference again. I trust you remember what to do.
Yeah, I do. You gotta kill the little blights before anyone has a chance to trigger heroic, because that's what all the people that I play with do, at least. All the blueberries I play with try the hardest to make me not do heroic. So I assume that's what you're supposed to do. All right, so here's where the third chest was. So if you're here, just keep on going straight. Right over this edge, there's a cave over here on your right. There's also lots of taken. Gonna go ahead and enter super fast speed and kill all these dudes. Alright, these are the angriest people I've ever known. Just come back down here in the middle, look for your chest right here after you kill a few of them. There's also a scannable back there if you have not done that. And here is Cade's fourth chest. I think those are the same boots I got last time from Banshee. Fantastic. Okay. And your fifth and final chest is this one way up here in the Wraith Mines. So word is one of the Cabal's drill engineers found another one of my caches. I don't know if I did such a good job sealing it or if those dumb rhino fingers are too fat to pry it open. Anyway, it's been spotted in some hole near the drill site. I guess Gaul called them back before they could get into it. So we're going to warp here into Giant Scar. If you're at the third or the fourth chest, just stay where you are. It's the same direction there. So here we go from Giant Scar. Just jump on the road, and we're going to follow it for a little bit of a ways here. Past the area where we do the Spire public event, you know, and all the fun times that can happen from there. When you get to this fork of the road, take a right and head into Terrabase Charon. Past all these bumps. And here pretty soon we're going to loop into Terrabase Charon. Hurst Wizard, how you doing, dude? I'll see you later. And here we are at Terrabase Charon. All right, up here at the top, that's chest number 3. So if that's where you are, you can follow me from now. And then down there in the pit, that's chest number 4. You don't want to go down in the pit this time, though. You want to stay to the right and head into this room with the little green banner. Past all the angry people, you can jump off your Sparrow. They're going to block you. Jump over these crates and just keep heading straight. There's only one door in here. There's only one way to go. But this little Wraith Mines area can be kind of confusing, so pay attention if you can. This room right here is actually the room where Cade's chest is in, but you can't get to it from here unless you're a hunter and you know some incredible parkour skills. So you may find it easier to kill the people in this room. I'm going to ignore them, but sometimes they can shoot you later on. But basically, just keep heading straight. Just take the tunnels. Jump over all the men. You don't need to kill any of these people unless you absolutely feel like it. I feel like I get turned around, though, if you kill all the men. You're just basically going to keep going straight. This room is also confusing. Look for the door in the very back. That's what I mean by if you get turned around, you get kind of lost because these doors all kind of look the same. But if you're just going straight, it's kind of easy to just keep going straight. So just keep going straight. Follow the room. Here's another room. What do you do in this room? That's right, children. You just keep going straight. So jump over all these people and head back into this door. And then, like magic, voila, you are up on the second level of that first room. And the Cade's chest is over there. You can see it. The way I usually do this is I jump up to this little pole here. There is an invisible ceiling, so be mindful of that. And then once you get to this ledge, you can jump from here over to the chest. And here is Cade's fifth and final chest this week. Dire Promise, a dead orbit weapon. All right, cool. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I am most appreciative. I hope it helped you find the chest. Some of them were a little tricky this week, so I hope you found them. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment letting me know you did. I appreciate all your support so far. If you want to watch some Iron Banner action, come on over to twitch.tv/ZSwigs. I'll be there all week playing some Iron Banner. I love you guys. Thank you again. I'll see you next week for more chests and more Destiny 2 the week before Curse of Osiris. See you guys.